Hey guys, Larius here. I'm back, this time with another review of the Beyblade Burst line, and this one is of kerbeus central defense. So we already reviewed and unboxed Valkyrie, and time for the second Beyblade that I got for the Burst line. This again is kerbeus central defense, and for me, it's my favorite Bey on the Burst line so far. Since it was just a regular starter, it just comes with the Bey and the launcher. And the launcher is again the same thing, same launcher. So not really a lot of stuff to go over it if you watch my Valkyrie review. And the ripcord. So we're gonna put this aside and get to the actual Bey. So here we have kerbeus central defense. It's a defense type, and like I said, it's my favorite burst Bey so far. And considering I only have two, you know. So I'm not saying it's my favorite Bey in the burst line out of the 5 that's been revealed so far. Well, that's been released so far, because a few more have been revealed. It's my favorite of the 2 that I own. And as you can see, it's based on kerbeus, which, like I said in the Valkyrie review, it seems like the burst line is doing a lot of mythology type things, I guess. There's a Beyblade called Odin, there's gonna be another Beyblade called Trident Heavy Claw, and Valkyrie, Spriggan's another myth creature, and Ragnarok is another mythology type thing too. So with kerbeus, it's the Greek dog that watches over the gates of Hades, or the gates of hell. So it's the 3-headed dog, and we did get a kerbeus, or, well, in the Metal Saga it was called kerbeus. So we did get a version of the 3-headed dog in the Metal Saga too, known as Hell or Hades kerbeus, which I ordered online, so it should be here pretty soon. For the past year and a half or 2 years, I just haven't had a chance to buy much Beyblade, so right now I'm just buying some of the Metal Saga Beys that I wasn't able to get before. So yeah, so I can't show you the 2 against each other because I don't have kerbeus right now. But yeah, so that's a quick mythology lesson for you guys. I love mythology, so looking at the Bey, again with all the stickers, it's very green, but it's also very reminiscent. It looks a lot like Poison Serpent from the Metal Saga, which I have here to compare it with. They're actually about the same size. I didn't get a chance to show this off in the Valkyrie review. I thought that these were going to be a little bit smaller. They're actually a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be. So, sorry. So, as you can see, except that this one has little spikes going in the actual spin direction, while the Poison Serpent went the spikes are pointing the opposite direction. On kerbeus they're pointing the spin direction because it's right spin. This base still creeps me out for some reason. I really do not like Poison Serpent. In the sense, it creeps me out. That's why I don't like it. So the poison wheel is very reminiscent of this wheel for the kerbeus layer, and the color again, as there it's green, and also there is a bunch of snakes going in Poison Serpent, which actually is similar to the purple chains going around in kerbeus. So speaking of kerbeus, we can see the three-headed dogs right now. Here's one dog looking this way. His mouth is closed, and you can see the eye. Here's another dog. His mouth is a little bit more open, and then there's this dog, which his mouth is fully open. And then we have some chains going around, and then there's a chain here. The only thing I don't like is this little green smudge that was on the sticker. Other than that, I don't like if maybe they did somewhere else, because it works over here and over here. It's just, I don't know. Also, one thing I forgot to mention in the Valkyrie review, putting stickers on these guys, kind of annoying. No, I'm joking. I love putting stickers. It's really cool because the Valkyrie had stickers that were translucent. So, like these over here, they're just translucent stickers, and it looks like it was tattooed on. So that's pretty cool. I just had some trouble with these, but it's cool. This one, I thought that these stickers here would be the worst. They're actually so much easier. I love putting stickers on Beyblades. So yeah, that was the look at the kerbeus layer. Now let's take a look at the other parts. And before we move on to the other parts, actually, I just want to say how this layer would react. Again, sorry about my voice. It's just my throat's been really dry for the past few days. So it's very reminiscent of the poison serpent bay, right? You can see over here that these are like a little bit more pushed in, like they stick out a little bit more, and then there's another one that's down here. So when the spade is hitting something, it's doing a little bit of damage, because compared to, it's not as big as Valkyrie, because again, this is for defense. It's enough to repel it, so it's pretty good for defense, unlike Valkyrie's, which is better for attack. I did use kerbeus in an attack mode, or attack mode. By attack mode I mean an attack combo, because I mixed and matched the parts. He actually did pretty good for an attack type A. So I think that kerbeus would be a good attack layer for right now. It's not the best, but for me, it did better than just Valkyrie as itself. So I think that kerbeus is really good. Moving on to Central, it's very thin, and it's more like just to give it a little bit more balance. Over here there's a little bit of an indent right over there that's not on this side, and that's sort of like with Basal Horologium or Twisted Tempo, where inside the tempo, or inside the tempo wheel, they have like a little indent so that it throws it off balance a little bit, because otherwise then it would be way too balanced. Then also over here you can see a C for Central, and that's about it. It's actually, this is more for a balance type thing, not as much as for attack, I guess. It's just more for a little bit more defense, but it's not the best defense. And this is actually very reminiscent of like the, I was gonna say the D125 spin track for the Metal Saga, but I'm gonna get to the spin track things in with the driver. So Central is okay. Now going on to the driver, part of the reason why I got kerbeus was because his driver is the most different of the first 4 burst bays that was released. Well, technically 5, because Death Scyther came out just a few days ago, which I'm gonna order too as my 3rd bay, but he has an XL driver, so that's what I'm saying, the first 4. Defense, it's like a defense. We've got like a ball from Metal Saga. It's but it's a little bit smaller, and it's got some grooves coming out from it, as you can see. And then on the track we have a circular shield, so it's sort of like what I'm saying with the D125 spin track. So it looks very much like that, like a D125 spin track with a ball tip on it. And that gives this bay a lot of defense, which is very good actually. So it's got a ball tip, which is a good defense tip, and it's also got a defense track. This to give it some more defense. It's not giving it too much because it's got a little indent in here to throw it a little bit off balance. And these here, the little grooves around the kerbeus wheel, is actually pretty good for reflecting. So overall, for me, kerbeus is my favorite burst bay out of the two that I own, and yeah, it's just really good. Let's just do a quick reassemble of it, and then the review. So again, make sure that these prongs over here line up at the top of the bay like that, because if you put it like this, you won't be able to turn it, since that they're gonna lock like this. So make sure it's like that. Get the driver, make sure that the white ports of it are not on those indents, and just push it in and then turn, and then it's there. So overall, it's a really good bay, and I would say get it. So I'll do a battle maybe later today with these two, and also I'll be doing a burst comparison with the other two generations. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.